Hey now, February 28th, day 59, 8 o'clock, 50 degrees, sun's out. We got all settled in, and all of a sudden we start seeing a light. And here comes Meta. Now he's putting in some big miles. He's a pro. Very nice guy from England, South England. We had met him the other day. He was at a shelter when we were doing the slack pack southbound, and we figured we'd hit him tomorrow passing us, but they pushed and did a 34-mile day. So he showed up at the shelter, and of course we moved all our stuff around so he'd have some room, him and his hiking partner. So a little bit later Ghost came, so it was really super cool to meet Meta and Ghost. Two really cool dudes putting in some big miles. They'll be in Katahdin next week if they keep walking like that. Wow. But super cool to run into them guys and spend some time with them, talk with them. And now we're just packing up and getting ready to start our day. Pretty much right at dusk, the sunset started poking through the clouds, and it got cloudy again. I thought it was going to rain again. It got foggy, but then the fog blew off, and it actually got pretty clear last night. And got up to use the bathroom in the middle of the night, and the stars were just popping. I mean, it was really cool, and the moon was starting to get bright. So we had a nice evening. The wind's going pretty good, but hey, we'll take one instead of both. But wind's better than the rain as long as it's not too windy. But yeah, we had a good night, getting ready to roll, and as soon as we get on trail, we'll try and go find some neat things to take pictures of and see and enjoy the scenery. Don't have any plans yet as how far we're going to go, but the end game for this little stretch is Pearisburg. Wrapped my foot again this morning. It's still sore, but maybe not quite as sore. I'm pretty sure I kicked the rocks on my metatarsal right in the top of the foot there. Man, that's painful. But we'll get rolling and work that out, and we'll see you down the trail.
All right. I'm gonna have one cigarette, and I'll put my Crocs on, and then we're good to go.
Pretty good view off to the one side. Just did a pretty good climb coming up. Kind of waiting on 0.7 because we're gonna have to make a 600-mile marker. Boy, you get so many views through the trees. Cool stuff. I think they're calling for 15 to 25, gusts up to 45 today. So hopefully nothing big will come down. Should be all right. I actually feel good. All right, we'll talk to you guys in a little while. We're walking along and we just met up with No Rush. He was hiking with his son. I believe it was Potato, but then it became Hot Potato because he turned on the burners and took off because he had some commitments to take care of. But No Rush is heading south and going to finish up his Sobo. Heck of a nice guy. Got a picture with him and wish him the best of luck. And he had a really nice pair of shoes on. Same as the ones I had. Alright, we're getting close to mile 600. Talk to you in a bit. Mile 600. Just happens to be a log here to take a seat. Just came up the hill there. There's the turtle shell. 0.7 and a white blaze. Alright everybody, we're on top of a ridge line. Just had a pretty good climb. I believe this ridge line takes us all the way to... There's a creek up here with a swinging bridge. Suspended bridge. So it's been kind of a groggy day today. Just can't get into it today. But pushing forward. Looking forward to some down days with doing totally nothing instead of taking a zero and running here, running there. Just feet up and do nothing. So that's the game plan when we get to Pearisburg. But we came out of the woods at 6:08 and weren't feeling quite up to it, so we took a pretty good break. And after we were sitting there taking a pretty good break, it was about 2:45, something like that. And we called Randy, the trail angel we met yesterday, and we said, hey, did you leave for work? He says, I'm on my way now. I said, well, we're sitting here at Route 608, and he has to drive right by it to go to work. He works at the grocery store we're going to stop at. So he said, well, I was thinking about calling you to see if I could take your bags at that intersection. And he says, my phone rang. Talk about a coincidence. So he stopped and got our bags and took them to work. We're going to meet him there after 5.8 miles, I think it is. And then we have a half-mile road walk to get there. But it was definitely needed because we just couldn't get into it today. Both of us. I don't know what it is, but I think we just need to get some downtime. So it's coming, 2 days. But for now, we're still pushing forward, heading north. Weather got up to 64 today. A lot of sun with a good breeze. Perfect day. Got pretty hot at times, but perfect weather otherwise. Alright, let's try and make up some miles here. It is 20 of 4. We'd like to be there by 6-ish. So we got a deadline. Should be good. Alright, we'll talk to you soon. Pretty cool campsite. Let's go see what's on that rock. First, let's see if there's going to be a view. A little bit through the trees. Pretty good drop here. Sounds like the mecca of crickets and frogs. They're really going nuts down in the swampy area. Pretty cool.
I don't want to drop my phone in.
Pretty cool. Still swaying a little bit. Alrighty, there's the road. That is what awaits us tomorrow. Off to the grocery store. There's Dismal Falls there. We'll see that in the morning. But there's camp for the night. We're gonna look for some trees for a hammock and a spot for the tent. Get her done. What's going on, everybody? All right, February 28th, day 59 on the Appalachian Trail. It's got to be probably, I'm guessing, upper 40s for temperature. Sun just went totally down. Moon is we got some pictures of the moon and the stars, and of course we got the fire going. There was some firewood sitting here. We're right next to the waterfall. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. So we started the day at Helvey's Mill Shelter, and we are camping on the top of Dismal Falls, and that is an 18-mile day, right on the button. We had about 5.8 miles to go, and we were just dog tired and just exhausted, and just couldn't get motivated. And we hit a road crossing, and Randy had said anything we need, in the next couple days. And we knew he was going to work, and we were close to where he was going to be going by, so we just happened to call him, and he said, I just happened to think I should have asked you if you guys wanted to do that. And he said, and then within seconds you called, and it just worked out perfect. So he took our packs for the 5.8 miles to the store, and we hiked up the mountain, across the ridge and down, and then ended up at the store, which is about a half mile off trail. Had got our packs, got something to eat, and then we came down to the falls, set up camp, got a fire going, and it just worked out perfect. It's just really wowed how some of this stuff, just like at the last second, it just works out. I mean, the phrase the trail provides is truly remarkable. But anyway, I won't yak your year off too much, but had a good day. It was exhausting. We're really ready to take some true zero days where we do absolutely nothing. I mean, when we do zeros, we're usually running or doing something. We just need to put feet up and relax, and that's coming. So we're gonna hike to a shelter tomorrow, and then it's supposed to rain. So we'll probably be hiking in the rain for a little bit on Thursday till we get to Angel's Rest, and then we're going to take 2 zeros there. That's the game plan for now. Hope you had a good day. As far as wildlife, I saw 2 deer today. We saw some squirrels this morning. That was it. Didn't see. We saw some southbounders. We saw No rush. And then we saw a couple. Irish was her name, and his name was Rerun.
They're flip floppers.
They're flip floppers, and they're finishing up their 22 flop, because after they had flipped, she must have hurt herself. They came down to Harper's Ferry and came south, and she hurt herself. They got off trail for a little bit, but it was really nice meeting them. Other than that, that's about all I can think of. We're just gonna enjoy the fire for a little bit and this moon and these clear skies, and tomorrow we'll make it a day, and we'll soon be resting. So hope you had a good day. See you in the morning. Good night.